Good morning guys, good morning and welcome again to this channel. It's Momo's here, and thank you so much for your support and your everything. So thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much for your support. I'm back in Nairobi, and it was amazing trip. Let me say it was really amazing trip going back to Kambani and just checking things out. So I'm back in Nairobi, and the weather here is very cold, very cold. You see, there's no sunshine. There's no sunshine when it's down. There's no sunshine when you're gone. There's no sunshine. There's no sunshine when you're gone. You've got the way to learn every time you go away. There's no sunshine, and it's very cold. So I'm back to Nairobi, and I am in Ndaya, back in there where I live, and this place is very cold. It was nice taking that trip to Kambani and just exploring what goes on in that place. It's been long, and being there, and at least it has really given me the trip there has really given me like a way like to attack. I don't know if attack is a good word, but a place where I can begin my life in the village and do some project there. That is my desire. My desire is the slightest chance I get of moving away from Nairobi, I'll do it. It's not because Nairobi doesn't have money. It's not because I want money or I want to do, I'm running away. No. It's because I've lived, and I've said in this channel, I've lived in Nairobi for long, very long. And there's nothing you can do. There is a lot you can do here. There's money iko, pesa iko, Nairobi pesa iko. Ukitafuta pesa iko. Opportunities are there everywhere. But long game, at long run, where will I take the money? I know I can invest in Nairobi. I know I can build houses in Nairobi. I know I can live in posh places like Karen, Nairobi. But will I want that life always around Nairobi and everything? Hell no. Insecurities, and I'm not saying that in Ukambani there's no insecurity. They are, but I think at a minimum, let me say at a minimum, and I think you can enjoy the cool breeze, and you can do so much with the space you see around you. And there's this question that came up a few years ago, not a few months ago, and a friend asked me if I can sell the land back in my village and come and invest in Nairobi. Hell no. Actually, he asked me if I can sell the ancestorial land. I sell it. I come buy a car, I do Uber, or I come I buy another land, or I do what? Hell no. I can never in my life I can never sell ancestral land. I can never sell ancestral, even if it has witchcrafts, even if there are a lot of witchcrafts, even if even if the land is underwater, even if the land is it cannot give, it has a ghost, I can never sell that land. Why? The reason why I cannot sell ancestral land, first, it is not my sweat. First, before anything else, it is not my sweat. And because it's not my sweat, why should I take a land that I never invested, that I only was given, and sell it? Why? I can sell my own things. The things that I bought, I can sell them. I can't sell. But a thing, a gift that you are given, the gift that you are given, never touch your hand. Never put your hand in that land and sell it. It is the worst mistake you will ever do in your life. Because if you start selling that land, today, oh, this fence has been cut, and I think this one is a passion fruit. This is a passion fruit. This is passion fruit. Yes, this is passion fruit. I can go and plant. I don't know how it's planted, but I will try and plant it. So never sell that ancestral land, no matter how the problems you have, no matter how life has given you kickbacks. Never ever sell. There's another donkey here. So hi, hello. So never ever sell that land. Never ever sell that land. Just, if you can't develop it, just leave it. You can lease it, and people will farm and then return to you. But never ever in your life ever thinking of, because that guy told me, the second opponent told me, when you sell that ancestral land, nothing will ever go back normal, and your life will never be the same, and it's just a matter of time. You'll sell the whole of it and you'll be poor. Because one thing, let me tell you one thing, if you're used to solving a problem by selling something that you didn't buy, you will sell everything. For example, if you, now that's the easy, and you see your mind plays tricks on you, that I'm having this idle land that is somewhere back there in the village, and it's not doing anything important to me. Well, I'm here in the city suffering. Let me sell it so that later on in life I can upgrade. But 90% of people who sell ancestral land, bad luck follows them. I'm not saying I believe in bad luck, I believe in those do what. No. It's because your mind, psychology, plays a trick on your mind, and every time you have a big problem, your mind will always tell you that you have an asset somewhere that is just laying idle. Why don't you go and sell it and use that money to build? Then you will sell it the first time. Then when a bigger problem arises, you will do the same. Your mind will take you back to the same thing. You see, you have a land that is remaining there. Go sell that land and come buy that thing, solve, and then it will return the money, and then you'll go back and buy. It will never. I'm telling you right now, it will never. People, let me tell you, people are busy buying lands I think this is that. People are out here every day buying land. You are selling your land. You are selling your land. That's very, very bad. That's very good. If you go that way of selling land, unless it's like the people who are around this place, places like this, here where I live, this is not the ancestral land. This is a land that was divided by the government. So most of people here, they don't have that ancestral land. This is not ancestral land for anybody. It is just a land just acquired by when the government was sharing their land. It is one of those land that people were shared. I don't know what they are called. This land can be sold because it doesn't have ancestral lineage or something. It was just a bare forest, and government just allocated it for the people who fought for Kenya. Yeah, this one can be sold, but that one that your father, grandfather, grandfather left for you, you cannot sell that land. Try as much as possible in your life to develop it. Just try as much as possible to develop it. Never sell it in so that you can buy a car. Never sell it so that you can buy a car. No. Never sell it you want to buy a luxury apartment in Kileleshwa. Never sell it because you want to pay, I don't know, mortgage. Never sell, or you want to sell to buy some, or you are just paying loans. Don't sell that land. Let it be there, and let it serve. Even if you die, even if you not be around, your children will use it. Will use it to live, and they can develop it maybe in the future. Because there's a problem where a lot of people are selling their land that their father gave them, and they're buying luxury cars so that they can floss around with. It's good for them. That's living at the moment, but at the long run, is that okay? Will it benefit you? Because if you sell land to buy a car is more depreciating. It's depreciating very fast than land. Land cannot be. Land appreciates with time, but car depreciates very, very fast. There's a lot of, I think they're burning a lot of wood here, so it's a bit smoky. So that is what I'm saying. So never sell that. So for me, it was a very inspiring place, thing to go and just check that land. And the funny thing is that I found our land has been grabbed. Yes, and people are going to fight for that land, and because now what is happening is that it's a lot. I cannot reveal everything here because I don't know if they're watching, but my grandfather left a very big land. He sold some because he was drinking alcohol. He wanted to drink alcohol, so he sold some land to other people, but at least around 14 acres were left, which is a very big land, but it's so subdivided with a lot of people and everything, and we are left with a little bit of a land. So so we are going to develop it, and I'm going to, you see, I don't know if I tell you my vision, but as you've seen in the past videos, you've seen how people have developed those lands. Not developed, but they're doing agriculture. And you see, I'm very passionate about agriculture. Very, very passionate about agriculture. And I went there and I saw I saw someone who was doing tomatoes, and he was doing also watermelon, and I was also doing spinach and some other things, because that land is very fertile. Sasa uko fiti? Yeah. Because that land is very fertile, because a lot of people don't do farming there, and it's because that place is really dry, and I think it's very virgin in doing land, because it has a lot of nutrients on the soil that have never been used, and it has accumulated over time, you see. So the only problem that is in Ukambani is water. That's the only problem. The only problem in Ukambani is water. It's water. When we solve that issue of water, Ukambani can be a paradise. Ukambani can be a paradise. What do I mean like a paradise? Everything can grow. Everything. Sasa, mambo. Naitwa nani? Jasmine. Mama ako wapi? Ako huko. Wewe unaenda wapi? Unaenda kucheza wapi? Oh, huko ni kwa nani? Oh. Tunaenda kwa geti ya mabati? Oh, huko ni kwa nani huko? Oh, salimia Waidera. So, as I was saying, the only problem with Ukambani is water. If we solve that problem, Ukambani is paradise, and everything can grow there. Everything. Already, as I've shown you in my previous video, you've seen Sandara growing very well, lemons growing very well, pixies growing very well, that's oranges, they are growing very beautifully. What else? And you see, now I took you to a farm where that guy was growing nyanyas, and also there's a other place where other crops are growing, and he had only dug his borehole. Yeah? If you can solve that issue of water, my friend, that is paradise. And I don't know how, because it needs a lot of water. Drilling water, it's really expensive in Nairobi. Actually, around Nairobi, it's really expensive. But if you have the finances, if you can get someone to hold your hand and dig that borehole and supply, oh my God, you will be, I don't know, I don't want to say you will be rich, but it will be very beneficial to you and the community around you. Water should be dug in Ukambani. And any investors who want to do that, who wants to invest, should go back to Ukambani and invest. That is the place. I know a lot of people have mocked Ukambani, it's dry, but I've seen what water can do to Egypt, to the Arabic countries. Just water, a place where there is desert, and it turns out to be very productive. That's the power of water. And maybe I'm living at a time where I need to invest back there with water, because I have all this knowledge and I have all this. I don't know if I have resources. I don't have resources, but if God blesses me with resources, I think that is the first project I'll do. Even if it's not the first, it will be the second project I will do. Just digging a borehole and supplying water to those farms, and we'll see what we'll do. But my point here today is never ever sell ancestral land for your benefit. Never ever sell your ancestral land for your own benefit. Nah, don't. Just leave it. Just look for somewhere you can invest in other things, and everything will go perfectly with you. Ni sawa? So sawa. See you in the next video, and if you like this video, you can put a thumbs up, and you can share the video or leave a comment down below, and I really appreciate. So thank you so much for listening to me, and see you in the next video. Bye.